And the first rider to make his selection for semi-final one is Leon Madsen, who selects the red gate position.
No hesitation. There's a surprise. Gate number 1 for Leon.
The next rider to make his selection is Maciej Janowski, and Maciej selects the blue gate position.
Gate number 2 for Maciej Janowski. And the inside gate's clearly favoured.
Next to make his selection is Patrick Dudek. And Patrick selects the yellow gate position.
Gate number 4 then for Patrick Dudek, who has ridden well again here this evening.
And the final gate goes to Mikael Mikkelsen, who has the white gate position.
So there we are then. Line up for semi-final number 1 with Leon Madsen on the inside in red. Alongside him in blue is Maciej Janowski. Gate number 3 for Mikael Mikkelsen, and Patrick Dudek going from the outside in yellow. Leon Matson didn't look quite so confused that time, Chris.
I've never seen him make such a quick decision.
So here we go then with semi-final number 2.
And the first selection for semi-final 2 is Ty Woofenden, who selects the yellow gate position.
Interesting. Fond memories of gate number 4.
And the next to make his selection is Bartosz Zmarzlik, and Bartek selects the red gate position.
Brave move from Woofenden to give Zmarzlik the inside gate. We'll see.
Next to make his selection is Robert Lambert, and Robert selects the blue gate position.
Made a very good start earlier on from gate number 2. Won't be unhappy about that.
And the final selection goes to Dan Bewley, who has the white gate position.
So there we are then. The lineup for semi-final number 2 is done.
Thank you, guys.
So semi-final number 2 sees Bartosz Zmarzlik going from the inside in red. Alongside him is Robert Lambert in blue. Dan Bewley will come out of gate number 3 in white, and Ty Woofenden will go from the outside in the yellow helmet colour. Thoughts, Chris, on semi-final number 2 in particular?
Only one surprise, Ty Woofenden taking gate 4. Don't really understand that, particularly in the semi-final with Bartosz Zmarzlik and the inside gate working so well.
Yeah, that was a brave move by Woofenden, but he's a brave fella, and he clearly felt that the way he won his last qualifying race from 4, he fancied his chances from there. But the gate stats do suggest that the inside gate was the place to be. Leon Madsen didn't hesitate for semi-final number 1 and has gone for gate number 1 in the red helmet colour. Big races coming up now. Big World Championship points on the line. People like Mikael Mikkelsen, certainly an opportunity to really get himself back up the charts. Mikkelsen coming into tonight on 52 World Championship points. And you've got to believe that he will be in close contention, at the very least, of a top 6 position after the conclusion of tonight's final, that's for sure. Has ridden strongly, so fair play to him. 2 Danish riders here in semi-final number 1. Leon Madsen also looking good and keeping the pressure on Bartosz Zmarzlik. Zmarzlik's got a 22-point lead, but Leon Madsen has certainly ridden very nicely indeed and got the 12 points out of his qualifiers. So here we go then. This is a strong-looking lineup here for semi-final number 1. And there's no doubt that with Dudek thrown in for good measure going from gate number 4, this is going to be a hotly contested race. There's no question about that. But there's opportunities all over the track here, and there's no doubt about that. With Dudek in 3rd place, he will want to keep pressure on and pushing towards a medal at the very least at the end of the year. Maciej Janowski, who's been going the wrong way in the World Championship of late, will want to push on and make sure that he's well ensconced in the top 6. Has won here before, of course, so he knows what it takes. Has ridden well tonight. So a great lineup for semi-final number 1, Chris.
It is a great lineup, you're absolutely right. And Janowski, for all of his bad meetings that he's had, particularly in the last 3 rounds, he's just 5 points off the medal position in the standings. So could be a big night for him.
Yeah, he's on 60 World Championship points coming into semi-final number 1. And as you say, just 5 points behind Dudek, who is in 3rd place. So yeah, all is not lost for a medal. Just tried a fresh bike there, did a practice start. Not sure why that's going on, but he's gone back to his original bike there. A little bit of added tension here as we build up to semi-final 1. He's going to have to put his lanyard on there because clearly he'll do that now once he's up at tapes. There we go now. He's just getting that kill switch back in place. Dudek on the outside. Can he produce something good from there? Has done earlier on. Had to come up with something good in his last ride. Semi-final number 1 then. On the inside is Leon Madsen, gate 1. Gate number 2 in blue is Matsej Janowski. Gate number 3 in white is Mikael Mikkelsen and Patrick Dudek from gate number 4 in yellow. This is tense stuff here. We've witnessed something pretty special here tonight. Really has been top action, and World Championship Speedway at its finest here in Wrocław tonight. Round number 7 then, coming towards its conclusion. Not too much longer now for semi-final number 1 to get underway. Green light comes on now. Oh, long pause and we're up and running, and Matsej Janowski makes an absolutely sensational start out of gate number 2. Roars around that first corner. Dudek also in the thick of the action. Dudek and Leon Madsen going handlebar to handlebar down the back straight. Leon Madsen now just about hangs on to 2nd place. Dudek up the inside. Will he get there? No, he doesn't quite get there. Mikkelsen's missed out. But what a start for Matsej Janowski, the home crowd favourite. Looking good out in front. Madsen having to work hard to hang on to 2nd place. Dudek now round the outside, but Matsej Janowski looking good for the final now.
Yeah, he certainly is, and the one thing Leon Madsen didn't need in the first turn was Janowski getting there before him. Pinning him down has put him under so much pressure in the opening laps from Dudek, who's still trying to work the inside, and I'll tell you what, he's going to take this one right down to the flag.
He is indeed. 1 lap to go. Matsej Janowski looking absolutely set for the final. Clear in front, Dudek coming on strong. 2nd and 3rd is yet to be decided. Leon Madsen closes the door. Janowski wins the race. Leon Madsen joins him in the final. Had to work hard there. Dudek really going great runs in 3rd place, but the home crowd overjoyed with the performance from Matsej Janowski. Delighted for him. He's had a tough time of late. Speedway of Nations, no, it didn't work out. Recent Grand Prix hasn't been anywhere near his best. Wow, that was much more like it. Brilliant start. Matsej Janowski through to the final. He wins semi-final number 1. Leon Madsen follows him through in 2nd place. Patrick Dudek and Mikael Mikkelsen missing out. Their Grand Prix is over.
Yeah, Calvin, you said it. Janowski's been low on confidence, but it was so important to get across Leon Madsen there, and this put Madsen under so much pressure on the opening laps. Dudek brave, he had to keep it on there, rides in very wide and allows Leon Madsen to get clearly up the inside, but Dudek would not let it go, and he comes in here. I tell you what, he doesn't have to turn the bike hard. He goes through gate 2. Such a tight entry into turn 1 there on the 2nd lap, and he has to turn the bike very hard, but he would not give in. He pulled every line he possibly could, but Madsen hanging on in there. But that is the one thing, if you take the inside gate and the rider off 2 gets across you, it may have been part of Ty Wolfenden's thinking in leaving himself clear on the outside.
Fabulous semi-final number 1 then, with Madsen and Matsej Janowski through to the final. And the home crowd, of course, delighted to see Janowski back in the big time. First final for some time. I'm not sure exactly how long it's been, but it has been a fair while. So here we see semi-final number 2 with Bartosz Zmarzlik will go from the inside here. Ty Wolfenden surprised us a wee bit by electing to go from the outside. He won his last qualifying race from that outside gate. He did it brilliantly, actually. I've got to say, it was top draw stuff from Wolfenden to win his 5th outing here this evening. So we will see if that proves to be fruitful once again here in semi-final number 2. It's got something to live up to. I know that Janowski was away, but Leon Madsen and Dudek put on a fine show for 2nd and 3rd with Leon.
Prague was Janowski's last final, so...
yeah, some time ago now. It's back in May, isn't it? There we go. So semi-final 2 then. On the inside is Bartosz Zmarzlik, the championship leader. Alongside him, Robert Lambert, going great guns tonight. Gate number 2 in blue. Dan Bewley out of gate number 3 in white on Ty Wolfenden. the three-time former world champion going from the outside in yellow. And I've got to say, Robert Lambert, the three Brits here, not ideal that they're going head-to-head in semi-final number 2 because they can't all qualify, but somebody's going to miss out. But nonetheless, they've done themselves proud.
They have indeed, and see what Dan Bewley has got. He's had a strange night. He started with a win in convincing fashion, ended with a win in convincing fashion, very, very quick in that final heat, under pressure.
But not easy out of gate number 3. May need a little bit of good fortune in the first corner to get himself through the traffic, because you just suggest that it's not the best place to be starting from. It was all one gate that all riders wanted to avoid. So here we go then, semi-final number 2. Green light comes on now. Takes her up, we're underway. Lambert's made a great start out of gate 2, gets the better of Smarslick. Smarslick hugging the inside, Woofenden coming through on the inside of Smarslick. Oh my good, Bewley now up the inside of Robert Lambert, fires himself to the front. What a first lap from Dan Bewley. Woofenden coming on strong as well. Lambert now slams the door shut in front of Ty Woofenden, and what a shot this could be with Smarslick relegated to 4th place. Smarslick now dive bombing to get the better of Ty Woofenden, but can he hang on to it? But Dan Bewley and Robert Lambert set fair for the final.
What an opening lap from Dan Bewley, real smart move on the first lap, and I'll tell you what, Robert Lambert deserves this. That's not to say Smarslick or Ty Woofenden don't, but he's ridden exceedingly well on a smart first lap. 2nd place looking good for Dan Bewley and Robert Lambert.
Brilliant stuff out in front. Dan Bewley got into the semi-final by the skin of his teeth, and he's going to make 2 consecutive finals. Here tonight, he's through. 1-2 weeks of coach. Robert Lambert as well, what a ride from him. And Bartosz Smarslick, the World Championship leader, misses out, finishing in 3rd, and Ty Woofenden at gate number 4, just not quite working out for him. But Dan Bewley got the 4th pick coming into semi-final number 2, and he made it work. What a move coming out of gate turn number 2 on the opening lap. Stunning stuff from Dan Bewley out in front. Robert Lambert following him through. 2 British riders through to the final. Smarslick missing out, as does Ty Woofenden, but wow, that is some turnaround from Dan Bewley, Chris. That really is a stunning effort, and no wonder he's got a big smile on his face.
Yeah, he's definitely grinning there, and as you say, no wonder. He didn't actually make a bad start from gate 3, because gate 3's not been working. He reacted quick. He's actually ahead there, but not quite far enough, but he just elects to go straight to the edge of the dirt. This move here up the inside, Ty Woofenden's already made a beeline to come up the inside of everybody, and Dan Bewley with a real smart move up the inside here of Robert Lambert. And Ty Woofenden actually got himself ahead there, but he gets awfully close here. You can see there Smarslick's out of the seat as Ty Woofenden comes through, surprises him. But out front, Dan Bewley, great stuff from him. Robert Lambert, he's in the final and fully deserves to be.
Dead right. And could we see for the first time this season a rider win 2 Grand Prix? And not only that, it's only his 2nd final for Dan Bewley. Could he go back-to-back in Cardiff and in the Olympic Stadium? What a run of form that would be. Every chance, of course. And that really would turn this World Championship upside down. And with Leon Madsen